All right, first story in the NorCal news of the week. The highly anticipated Redwood Sky Walk is all set to open in Eureka. We've talked about this before. I think this is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, this is a really cool project they're doing here in the Eureka Zoo. They've had some people, they call it beta visits. Some people come in and check it out, some different media members, some people on the city council. Everyone gave it glowing reviews. It's opening on your birthday, May 14th. And they're having the official grand opening party on June 4th. And basically, it's at the Sequoia Park Zoo in Eureka. It's this 100-foot high suspended pathway through the redwoods that you walk sort of on this self-guided tour all around. There's like an adventure section. And they put a lot of money into this. Both the city put some money into it, and the 3 different tourism bureaus put a combined like $1.7 million into it. So this is a huge deal for Eureka and for their tourism, and just a really cool adventure in the NorCal Redwoods. So yeah, they invited me out to the grand opening. I'm going to try to make it on June 4th, but we'll definitely get out there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, it looks great. I've always said this looks like a really fun, adventurous thing. And if you go and look at the video that they've posted, it looks great. And what I think stood out to me most is that it looks like there's very minimal, abuse to the environment in building this. You know, it was more like when we went to summer camp when we were kids, we built a fort without using a single nail. You know, we're tying all of these pieces of wood to the,
I remember that,
to the tree. And I got the same vibe when watching this. You know, it's much more like the natural environment is very much intact, but these like sky bridges just kind of connect trees, and it's fantastic. You know, it's got this great view. It looks beautiful. That area speaking of May the 4th, it reminds me of Star Wars.
Oh, you took you took my
just looking at that area, right? I mean, I'm looking for Ewoks. Like,
well, you look at this picture from the Sequoia Park Zoo that we have on Active NorCal, and it just looks like the Ewoks' home. And it basically is. I mean, right? It's in the area where they shot Return of the Jedi on the moon of Endor or whatever. But just the way it's positioned up there and the different platforms looks just like the Ewoks' little village there.
All right, this is a bit of a side conversation, but it just came to me. Are Ewoks baby Bigfoot?
No, because they're...
Process that one.
Well, no, they're not babies.
Process that one. Who's to say?
They are...
Who's to say? Maybe
Bigfoot evolved from Ewoks.
Maybe they're little
to grow bigger.
Maybe they're like the little person version.
Or no. But since is Star Wars in the future? I think it's no one really knows.
Probably.
But let's say Star Wars is in the future, then Ewoks evolved from Bigfoot and just shrunk down because well, that makes no sense. But no, they are like Bigfoot, and that's why they sort of make sense. You know, looking at the woods, like Ewoks just look cool in the woods, and so do Bigfoot.
I don't know if anyone else has made the comparison of Ewoks and Bigfoot, but I'm taking 100% credit for it.
Well, same with Chewbacca. He's very Bigfoot-y.
That's a much better...
yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
But
yeah, great story. I mean, again, this looks great. I think this will be a great video. I think this will bring some tourism. It's a family-friendly thing to do, you know? So really exciting. And yeah, the fact that they're opening on my birthday, not a bad thing.
Yeah, this is going to be a big place to go. And by the way, there's already a place like this up further north, kind of way remote in Del Norte County. But this is actually in Eureka. It's much more, visited by tourists. And so it will see a lot more visitors than the one up north. And I think this one looks pretty big compared to the other one, quite frankly. So yeah, cool story. This was our most read story of the week, and there's no question why it was.